Hello Aquarius, this is Erica from the Lotus Connection, and welcome to your reading in regards to how to break the cycle, how to find romance, kind of what's keeping you from, getting into a relationship, what it is that you need to work on, things that you need to let go. Sorry about the glare, that's why this card's down here. Even if you guys can make out the cards, I don't even know. But, yeah, so, this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. I do tend to swear, so if that's something that bothers you, I just want you to stop the video now. Don't even bother going forward. It's a possibility I could drop something that you're not going to be happy about, so I'd rather not offend people if I don't have to. This goes without saying, but I'm still going to go through it. This is a generalized reading, so I am picking up the energies for the Aquarian collective. All right, so it's not a reading specifically about you. If it resonates, wonderful. If it doesn't, please check your other signs, or you can book a personalized reading with me and we can look at your situation specifically. Please don't use my readings for medical, legal, psychiatric, or professional help. I am not a professional in any of those categories, so please don't utilize my readings for that. I'm reading the energies as it is today, and again, it may or may not resonate. Take what does, leave what doesn't. Perfect. Let's get into this bad Larry now, shall we? Where you are energetically coming from or emitting out to the universe is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like a lot of you guys are having difficulties committing, okay? Or scared of commitment and long haul, things that are for the long haul. I think it scares the shit out of you. In addition, I also feel like some of you guys are going through some kind of loss, either financially or stability-wise. I feel like some of you guys are greedy. Some of you guys are excessive right now. I feel like some of you guys are shopping a lot, which makes sense because it's that kind of time of year. But I feel like you guys are being like extra this year, very overindulgent for whatever reason. Could be compensating for stuff. So just be careful with that, because you're coming from a place of lack. And when you come from a place of lack, you're only going to get things that you don't want. So really right now is the time for you to kind of rethink your priorities and kind of reevaluate things and go from there. But I feel like what you're admitting out to the universe is kind of what you're getting. It's kind of like this lack or fear, right? Fear of not maybe finding the right one, fearing of committing to the wrong one, or what if the grass is greener on the other side type of thing. Excuse me. And again, sorry, I've been having a lot of issues with my solar plexus, with my stomach and digestion and things like that. And either you could be going through it too, or I'm really, really picking up my twin flame. But sorry, I digress. So in regards to what lessons you're learning at this time, it's going to help you in your future, Temperance. And I find that really refreshing, because I feel like maybe you even know that you're kind of overindulgent right now. And so Temperance card's talking about, moderation, right? Taking things slowly, really balancing things out, being patient as well. Really trying to think things through before committing, before making long-term goals. I feel like you're becoming more methodical in your process. I feel like you're trying to regain harmony with moderation and balancing things that you have going on, either in your mind, body, and spirit. All of that, all the above. You're learning a lot of life lessons through very varying different experiences coming your way, either both positive or negative, and it's kind of helping you get a fresh perspective or a new perspective on things and kind of reassessing your personal goals. So, that's a really great learning lesson that you're learning. My messages are so simple today. I really can't talk. Jesus. All right. What do I need to release in order to bring forth new love? We have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. To me, it's like you need you need to tap into your, you need to ground. I feel like you're really scattered right now. You're very detached from things. So I feel like you need to release detachment, energetic blockages that you may have, negatives, like negativity. Maybe you need to release taking things for granted. Perhaps not focusing so much on needing security financially or emotionally, like just actually tapping into yourself, loving yourself, be down to earth, right? So right now I feel like a lot of you guys are just sort of needing grounding and attaching from these negative influences in your life. I feel like either that or you have severe detachment issues that you need to work on, okay? What issues do you bring into relationships? We have the 9 of Cups. So I feel like a lot of you guys are very selfish, and it's really about what it is that you want and what it is that you need and how can we satisfy you. It could be that you have gotten everything that you've always wanted, that you don't know the answer no. And so when finally somebody says no to you or denies you of something that you want, you get very angry. And you don't understand boundaries. That's a possibility. And then we have, how can you make things better in relationships moving forward? It's the Queen of Cups. This is about being very sensitive. This is about nurturing your relationships, nurturing other individuals, putting other people's needs ahead of your own at times, tapping into that romantic side of you, that soft side of you. And it's a side that you have, right? What do you need to do in order to bring new love to you? It's the High Priestess. I feel like you need to search within and figure out what is going to make you happy. It's tapping into this inner wisdom that you have and trying to figure out, what it is that you want in relationships. It's also to reclaim your own personal power. I feel like some of you guys may have had power struggles in the past. And so now it's like, not saying you're weak or anything, but it's like now you need to reclaim it back because somebody has taken it away from you. And it's caused a lot of heartache and a lot of pain and a lot of detachment issues. For some of you, keep in mind that this information is not going to pertain to you, right? And nobody wants to hear the negatives, but every sign has a negative, and every sign has weaknesses and negative aspects about them, and every sign has really positive and great things about them. So please know that this is about what's really blocking you. So of course it's going to pull out the horrible aspects, right? Because it wants to bring it in your awareness. Now, some of you guys may not have these issues, and if not, great that this message doesn't resonate for you. But if it does, it's making you aware of how you come across to other individuals so you can fix them and work at it so you can get into a happy, healthy, romantic relationship. What is it that you can do moving forward? It's a quality, an attribute that you should continue to keep moving forward. We have the King of Wands. This is somebody who's extremely passionate, somebody who takes charge, who demonstrates leadership abilities, who is stable and secure within themselves. Okay, somebody who's very charismatic, outgoing, perceptive, your personal ambition, your drive, your confidence. That's what you need to continue to keep bringing into your relationships because it's radiating. Excuse me. It's like you're a visionary, right? And your reputation kind of speaks for itself. And if it's in a positive way, then it's like you want to continue bringing those aspects into your relationships because those are positive things. Those are uplifting things that can uplift the connection. Your advice is the 3 of Coins. When you're in relationships or when it's time to get into relationships, it's either accept help from family, friends, or support systems, right? Or this can mean that when you're in relationships, you need to realize that that teamwork is, that relationships are all about teamwork and determination and moving forward. And there's really a there is such power behind, you know, intentions and to apply what you've learned. Also, it's saying to be humble. So even though you may have a lot of life experiences and you may have learned a lot and you really like learning and being an intellectual, it's like be humble with that, because you can come across as like superior to others and find that they may not appreciate you for the qualities and strengths that you have, because you're not respecting that from them, and to have some modesty. And also to have unconditional love for yourself and showing compassion, showing compassion to others. And then we have the Two of Swords, possible outcome for your love life, and it's in the reverse. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, these like rose-colored glasses about who you are as a person is going to come off. And you're going to see how your mindset has been preventing you from connecting with your intentions of the heart. It's like you've been blinded to the truth that maybe in some of your relationships you were the problem, right? Instead of the other person. Maybe you both were. Maybe you didn't want to look at the situation for what it was and you've been hanging on to it. If there's somebody in your life that you're wanting to reconnect with, this would be a great time to reach out to them, to express feelings, but to also be cautious to not overburden yourself. I feel like a lot of you guys are very fearful for reaching out to this individual, but I say go for it, right? It would be a great time to, with the holidays, you could just wish them, you know, happy Thanksgiving or whatever. If you've been trying to reach out to this individual numerous of times and they're not reaching out, please don't reach out to them. That's not what I'm talking about. So for some of you guys, you may reach out to somebody from your past, a friend, a lover. Some of you guys will just be aware of what's going on with you and how you come across in relationships and needing to change and work on yourself. Some of you guys will understand the power of choice. And, you know, instead of, you know, some of you, you know, may have been a little bit more, not necessarily promiscuous, but you may have been like, oh, wow, this person's really great and I like them, and get involved way too fast and then realize like, oh shit, like I didn't know they lived with their mom, and there's nothing wrong with living your mom. But there are things that you didn't know about them. Oh, I didn't realize they didn't have a car. Oh, I didn't realize that they're, you know, they don't have a job. Oh, I didn't realize that they like smack their food when they eat. Oh, I didn't realize that they're like a slob because I never took the time to like get to know them type thing. So, you know, I'm seeing a lot of work that you guys need to do, Aquarius, but that you're learning a lot and that you're accepting a lot and you're trying to connect with yourself and what it is that you truly want. And I feel like that's helping you become even more decisive. So I'm going to pull out some more cards for you before we wrap up this reading. These are a new set of deck of cards that I didn't have for the other signs. So select few of you guys have the privilege of having these cards. What messages, thank you. Feeling alone. I feel like some of you guys do feel a little isolated right now. Some of you guys may have gotten out of a relationship and just going through a difficult time, but know that you do have a support system. You do have family and friends that you can rely on, and to not feel so alone, especially during the holidays. If you are by yourself during the holidays, make sure to go out and spend time with others in public. That's whether you want to go whether you want to go to the bookstore, the grocery store, like get out of your house. Don't just stay at home by your lonesome. Reconnect with people. Okay. The other card that came out is Seek. Now these are a little bit newer, so some of them some of them I have no idea what the fuck they mean, so I apologize. It's very difficult to memorize new oracle cards right away. All right, so we have seek. This is needing to really think about things. So sometimes we want to have a relationship and we're so engrossed with that we kind of lose sight of ourselves. We lose sight for what we want. In this book, it says, one of my favorite sayings is there can't be a we until there's a me. All right. So it's really I think it's this high priestess energy. Really, it's basically have a dialogue between you and yourself and what it is that you truly want before you go and settle in with a relationship. It's sort of giving yourself some time to connect with your inner self. What other messages do we want to provide Aquarius at this time? Okay, a lot of signs. Sagittarius got this. Capricorn got this. It's love. So it's like once we're able to reconnect with ourselves and knowing that we have the support systems that we have and, you know, the power of choice, we can find love if we open ourselves, open our heart, open our minds to the possibility of accepting this new adventure of love, this journey towards love and understanding. Committed relationships, or at least relationships that you guys are on the same page with, right? Rebuilding. Okay, so again, some of you guys will either rebuild from the ground up as far as your foundations, yourself, repairing yourself, healing yourself, rebuilding your paradigm of who you are as a person. For others of you, you will be connecting with somebody from your past and rebuilding a relationship from there and learning from your mistakes and trying to be less selfish and more nurturing in the relationships that you have. Apologies may be given. Okay, what other messages do we want to provide? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. What messages would we like to provide Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the month? End of November, beginning of December. Engagement. So your life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So I feel like for some of you guys will, when you do the inner work, you're going to realize that you want commitment, that you want to get married. Okay, a whole bunch of cards just came out. There's 3 of them. For some of you guys, maybe you guys have broken up with somebody only to get back with them and trying to offer them a higher level of commitment because maybe you deep down you know that they're the person for you, but for whatever reason you've been running away because you haven't been wanting to commit and you've been very selfish and only thinking about your needs. So for some of you guys, I could see this as sort of a reconciliation and kind of moving forward into this. Into engagement. For a lot of you, it could be that you are ready to look for somebody who you could have long-term commitment with. We do have past life relationship. You have known each other before. So again, for some of you guys, for a very select few, it could be somebody in the past, or it could be somebody that you meet that kind of reminds you of a soulmate type like connection, somebody that you've known for a long time, or you feel like you've known them all your life. And then we have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So again, a lot of you guys may be reconciling and to give that relationship a chance by compromising, by being nurturing, and also trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So it's like, know that you're not going to be alone forever. Know that there is a person for everyone, you know, and you just need to trust in yourself, trust in your abilities, trust in the process with the universe, work on yourself, heal on yourself. What messages would we like to provide Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising? Thank you. All right, so these are from the Universe Has Your Back cards, and of course, everything is falling. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. Okay, the universe works fast when I'm having fun. So again, this 3 of coins, it could be that you need to go out with your friends and family or have your friends set you up. Like, go ahead, go have fun. I give you permission to have fun. When I lean toward love, I'm being led. Again, this Queen of Cups energy, it's nurturing, it's being compassionate towards others and having unconditional love, even for those, even for those you claim you hate. All right, so I hope these messages really resonated with you. Please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Again, if you're looking for a personalized reading, feel free to reach out to me. The link's below in the description box. Thank you so very much. As I mentioned, all those who have booked appointments, sent me donations, liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel. It really, truly means a lot. All the emails of support and sharing your your situations and your stories. I greatly appreciate it. So thank you very much. And Aquarius, I hope you have a wonderful night. Love and light to you.